Yes, it's still the weekend show, and like we promised you, we have a special segment for you today, and it's about a very powerful program coming up in Anambra and in Anambra Broadcasting Service.
Yes. My boss would say, due to popular demand, it is what you demanded for.
Yeah.
You wanted to see more of what we can do. We have decided to bring it to you. It's one of the most anticipated programs in the state. It's a program that when you see me on the road, you keep saying, Chike, when is it coming up? Well, soon. But I'm not going to be saying much because we have in the studio special people who are here to talk about this special program. Like I said, when you think of the program, you think of your demands, popular demands. And we're talking about the ABS Shine the Light reality TV show auditions first, because without the auditions, there won't be a program.
Yes, and that is why we have one of the members of the committee planning this event. She is Mrs. Neka Ekunife, the Director of Programs in Anambra Broadcasting Service, as well as the Secretary of the Planning or the Organizing Committee. Good morning and welcome to the studio.
Good morning. I'm so happy to be here. Good morning, the Anambra.
Yes, I assume was Ibo.
Exactly.
Can you can you hear ABS Shine the Light show, TV show?
Okay, let me just make a correction. It's not ABS, it's Anambra.
Okay.
Shine the Light reality TV show. It's a little bit different from the normal reality show that we have seen or they're organizing or have been aired. You know, this one has a deep root in a culture and tradition of Ndi Igbo of Ndi Anambra, because we are saying that there's always a melting point of education, entertainment, and of course, culture. And that's why our slogan is where edutainment meets culture. So it's just a combination of the three. So it's all about our culture, an opportunity for Ndintorobia, our youth, to kind of showcase their talent. You know, we know that each and every one of us are created with a kind of talent, peculiar skills. And so it's about time we get these youths, try to get them off the street, offer them something, make sure that the world and then the Anambra see them and see what they can do. So that's really about the Anambra reality TV show.
So when you said it's not ABS, it's Anambra reality TV show, does it mean it's only for Anambra youths?
No. It's a kind of, I just wanted to make it a clear cut. Okay. It's not kind of ABS, because people will be seeing it as ABS program.
That's the popular term.
Yes.
Okay, we have partners, like the Akebulan Film Productions. It's one of our partners, and we hope to get more partners and sponsors. So it's not an ABS thing. It's a kind of Anambra. And I think for the very first time, in this part of the climb, maybe Southeast. I'm not sure that we've had a kind of a reality show like this. So
are all the participants in the Anambra? Is this something that has to be for the Anambra?
Initially, we made it to be all about Anambra from the 177 communities. Okay. You know, initially we made it that from each community we have 10 people coming in. You know, from each of the communities. Well, we looked around and we saw that it's not all about Anambra. There are affiliate states and communities that are close to Anambra, that are part of the Igbo culture. So it's opened. It's a Southeast. You know, one of the entrants is not even Igbo. Oh. It's not from the Igbo-speaking part. It's not even from Anambra. It's from the north. And he wants to take part in the reality show. So we are considering, maybe because of the criteria, I'm sure there will be some aspects where he will fit in. That is, if he eventually makes it to the house. Bear in mind that in the house, that's at the village, we only have 21 contestants going into the house for 2 months. At the end, where we have the winner and then the runners-up. So that 21 contestants will represent the 21 local government areas of the state.
Okay, now let's look at the planning for the program, or even getting into the house.
Okay.
The audition will start. When will the audition start, and what are the qualifications for you to get into the house?
Okay, initially we made a kind of, there's an age limit, 18 to 35. We presume that that is the accepted age of the youth globally. So once, if you're 18 and between 18 and 35 years old, you are qualified to be on the show. And just like you said, the audition will come up, we start on Tuesday, that's the 20th of June, and end on Friday, 23rd. And that's how we have planned it. You know, we're expecting a crowd since we have a major sponsor who says that the show, or rather your qualification to enter, or that you shouldn't pay any money. Initially, we told them to register with a token of 5,000, but this sponsor said it should be free. Let everyone that
who
wants
is this
to.
sponsor?
Okay.
Unless it's anonymous.
Let me just leave him anonymous for now.
Okay.
I subsequently, maybe after the audition, because we have stages, we have a timeline. Going into the house proper will be in October, you know. So when they have 2 months in the house, the show actually will end in December. We have the grand finale on the 30th day of December, by His grace, 2023. That should be Saturday. That's where we have maybe the celebration night, the gala night, and maybe presentation of gifts and the souvenir to the participants. But the first stage is what we are starting on Tuesday. Okay. When we have the audition, our plan is to maybe trim the contestants down to a sizable number, and then we have the second stage of the audition. We keep eliminating like that until we have the 21 that we go into the house in October.
So
yes,
go on.
I'm just looking at what are the eliminations going to be about. If anybody that is coming for the audition, what is the person
What are they
expecting?
supposed to come
Is
with?
it the talent that the person will showcase, or something that the person, their local government is known for town? What are we expecting to see?
And are they supposed to come with any sorts of documents?
No, it's just about the very popular, maybe similar biodata. You know, they will do the registration on the audition ground. You know, just little information that we could get, mostly maybe their email, their phone numbers, and so on, and their names. They will register at the audition ground, because since it's now open and it's free, so you know, so many of them will not register. They will just come straight. Now, talking about the criteria, we have a panel of judges. Let me put it that way. We have 3 known Nollywood faces that is on the panel, and then we have 2 of our own from ABS. They'll be on the judges panel, and I think they'll be looking at that talent. No, I said something about skills and the inborn talent. We presume that you have something that you want to showcase, something that you intend to take into the house. And it borders about education, culture, and entertainment. So if you can sing, well, you'll be entertained. If you can dance, and moreover, the core point is producing, or rather getting entertainment, content from the Anambra. Because, you know, the audition is going to be where so many talents, something that you don't even know exists. Some people might have it, and it's kind of entertainment.
So any talent you have, any skill you have,
yes, we just left it open.
Positive talent.
Positive. Yeah. Good thing. Thank you, Oluchi. Positive talent. One that can benefit us as a people and Anambra as a whole.
Oh, okay, you know, this is a huge project. For you to start planning a project and then execute it, I was surprised to hear December 30th. That means the plan is there. The business plan is well grounded. But my question now is about fund, because this is a huge project. And I'm happy from the conversation that people are rolling in, supporting. So my question now is, what if somebody is watching and wants to be a partnership, or Mechigo or Google, and we're like, where's your reaching out? Yes. How can people come in to help? Must it be just fund? And when they are people feel they can render. And when they are or is it just fund?
It's when you know the grand prize, we have the winner will go on with 10 million naira. The first runner-up will go on with 5 million. And then the second runner-up, the third position will go on with 3 million naira. And then other consolation prizes for contestants. Now, we have, good thing you said planning. We've been reaching out, we've been planning. Like, sponsors, corporate, and all these big-time sponsors, even if it's maybe bottled water, even the little ones, these are Igbo adage that says, obele azo, pata obele nko, nnukwu azo, akpata nnukwu nko. So we are reaching out, and we've got some of the partners ever willing. There's even someone that have promised to be the caterer. The food, yeah, we've gotten that. And then we hope and we are believing that more sponsors will come in. Just like I said, it's the first stage. We are doing the audition of the first maybe 1,000 or maybe 500, which will start on Tuesday. So anyone watching now and listening will be able to just come on Tuesday, come to the ABS. You register on the ground, then you can showcase. Like I said, we have a panel of judges, and this audition is going to go on maybe for 4 days. 20
it's
to
free.
It's free.
Is there a phone number to call if you're an advertiser that you want to sponsor the program that you want to call?
Yeah, we have people that you can reach. Or if you see our flyers, there are phone numbers there that you can call and make more inquiries. The marketing and the commercial team have, I think, a designated number to call in. And good thing, the director of commercials is in charge of that, reaching out. And even the MD himself said he's the chief marketer.
So the person can just walk into ABS.
Yes, and make inquiries and indicate. We believe that maybe when, that slogan, due to popular demand, for some people, they've been saying that this reality show that you people have been advertising, is it going to hold? We had to kind of shift it forward and allow it to run for months so that so many people that are interested should. And we got it, it was a plus for us because the anonymous sponsor, it will be unveiled. It's not anonymous, it will be unveiled.
Yes.
And if Hero was there, I think he will give more details on that. I just came in and said, let this be free. For every youth that want to participate, he will bear the cost. It's not everything is not free. He said it will be on him. So getting someone like that, a big sponsor like that, I think we are good to go. And I know that seeing him, others will be able to be willing to come in.
When we talk about reality shows, we think of Big Brother Nigeria,
Yes.
Go the Ultimate Search, and these things we get to watch them.
Yeah.
So my question now is publicity. How will the show proper be watched? And then the auditions too, because audition can be quite entertaining.
Yes. She also talked about
Yes.
teasing
So
this content. Yes.
Are we going to see these contents, the
Yeah.
audition, the show proper? What's the plan? Is it going to be running 24 hours or is it going to be running for some time? What's the plan to get people to watch the reality show?
Okay, we took a trip. We visited the DSTV, just like the popular Big Brother Naija. They have a dedicated channel. We equally went for that, yes. And I'm sure with the discussions we have with them, they're going to give us a dedicated channel. And I think it's going to run both on radio and TV live and different online channels like the Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on. We've got it all planned out, and we hope it goes well. Even we have started negotiating with what's it called? The provider, these service providers.
Okay, yes.
So when it comes to voting,
Yes.
Okay.
yes, they are going to vote. They'll be voting because there'll be banishment. That's elimination. But because it's in the village, it's kind of a cultural thing. It's banishment every week. And that's why we trim them now, even from that 21 to the runners-up and eventually the winner. So every week there'll be banishment. Every week and every day there'll be activities. There's going to be master class, business class. It's kind of coming into the house. Just like the normal reality, but different. We are not going to be seeing any nudity or obscene sin. No, that's a taboo. in this kind of reality TV show that we have.
So at the end of the day now, we are expecting entertainment, but I would like to know about the medical aspect. Now, it's going to be a village scene, and it's an audition that is open to everyone. Would there be need for people to be physically fit? You know, for instance, in some reality shows like Big Brother Nigeria, you just come and slay. Why in some reality shows like Good Ultimate Search, they go into the bush and they have strenuous activities. So I'd like to know, what are we to expect? Strenuous activities or just normal communal life?
If you have a health challenge, will it be a debarment from participating?
No. It depends on the ailment. If it's not something that is life-threatening, if it is, we want to believe that we will look into all that. If you have a life-threatening, then I don't think you should. It depends on the condition. Then, of course, organizing something like that, putting them in a village, of course, you must have a medical team for that, you know, even if it's a first aid, because maybe when they do most of these tasks and skills in the house, maybe somebody might just have maybe a fracture or two. There'll be people to look into. It depends. And for them, during their stay, you know, it's 2 months. They're going to be in the village for 2 months. And so there'll be tax, daily tax. That's when some of these corporate sponsors come in. You know, a brand might just want to say, okay, I'm sponsoring this tax. And you have their logo, maybe their products and everything being displayed. And in fact, we have 21 huts. I don't know if you have taken a trip to the film village. The 21 huts are complete. We have a kind of a village circle where they'll be meeting. They can do their bonfire. There's the Igwe in council, because they have elders. A team of elders that will come in to settle disputes. You know, we had everything planned that why they're entertaining us. They're always having the fun of their life too, and giving people in the Anambra something to look out for. It's going to be an interesting
It's going to be an interesting one. But now when you said first 500, first 1,000 that's coming for the audition, it becomes like a very strenuous one to even enter the house.
No, it's not.
My question now is, if maybe one of the persons that is interested in coming for this audition is watching, what is the tip you will give this person to hold and come to the audition? Like, if you do this one, do this one, do this one, then God by your side, you will get in. Okay,
thank you for that. I was coming to that anyway. You know, for one, you must be equipped with a skill. Something you are coming to showcase. You know, that skill, or maybe the talent, let me use the word talent, not skill. And that talent that you have, maybe, you know, just be prepared to showcase that, you know, do the best you can. And you know, a little or almost everything, or maybe substantial thing about your community or your village. Because there are going to be questions about your community, origin, you know, that kind of, you know, questions. We have a capable team of panelists.
All right, let's now round up on the details for the audition. When is it starting? You mentioned that it will start from 20th
Tuesday
to 23rd. What are the qualifications for each day? Who is coming on Tuesday? Who's coming on Wednesday? Is it any day you prepare, you come? Or is there a scheduling for people that will come on each of those days?
Sorry, I also like to add time for the audition. And then inquiry. Anybody want to make inquiry prior to the audition, what channels do they go to?
Okay, there are phone numbers on the flyers. I think if they can zoom in on it a little. You know,
we'll also call that out.
We'll call out the phone numbers. It's there on the flyer. You can call in and make inquiries. Then you can even stroll into ABS. You know, people have been calling. You know, we have, you know, I said it's a partnership between ABS and mostly Akibulan Film Production, the owners of Film Village. You know, we have a rep there, and people have been calling. The number is always there, is also there. And we have 2 numbers dedicated to ABS nominated staff. So when they call on them, they'll be able to give answers to the inquiries. Then that on each of the audition days, I think we start by 10.
Okay.
So, you know, there's going to be a spillover I'm not sure. Maybe the crowd we're anticipating, we might not be able to, manage them even to that 23rd. There might be a need for a spillover. Okay, so I think maybe if they come, I don't know by now, maybe we will plan it and maybe give out info because we intend to come on air again tomorrow or no, more Monday, to give maybe last minute info. So maybe we'll be able to segment those that are scheduled or should come on each day.
All right, let's call out the numbers for you to call for sponsorship or inquiries. The phone numbers to call are 070-6174-7004, 070-6174-7004, or 080-3471-1178, 080-3471-1178, or 080-378-5863, 080-378-5863. Or you can send your questions or inquiries to the mail or to the website www.shinethelightrealityshow.com, www.shinethelightrealityshow.com. On any of these platforms, you can get answers to your questions. All right, thank you very much. Nneka Ekwunife, Director of Programs, Anambra Broadcasting Service, and also the Secretary of the Planning Committee of Shine the Light Reality TV Show, for joining us on the weekend show this morning.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here. And let me just drop this last one for the Anambra and Ndibo in general. This kind of a program is one that we should own. It's kind of our identity, Anambra Shine the Light Reality TV Show. And like I said, that eventually it will be 21 contests or housemates that will go into the village. They will be called Beacons of Light. And then the eventual winner will be crowned the Ambassador of Light. And so we're expecting you. We hope to see a large turnout of youth because it's even an open check. Somebody have said, come and get a chance to participate. I will bear the cost. So we look forward to seeing you from Tuesday as you come to audition for the Anambra Shine the Light reality TV show. Thank you so much.
And for me, I would say you've heard it all. No job, no job. This is your opportunity to actually make something big. I hope you see some of the former housemates of Big Brother Naija, what's it called, Good Ultimate Search, and some other big reality shows. They're actually making it. Superstars like, what's it called, Oma Umi, we have...
Toby Bakari that is doing well in the movie industry now.
Those are, even Ebuka,
yes,
Ebuka that is also hosting reality shows. These are people that were made by reality shows. So let us come back home and own this one, not just own it, and also stand a chance to not just write your name in the sands of time, and also make it big.
Yes, this is the platform for you to come and be part of the program. And this is very close to you, or wasn't Lagos or South Africa. This one is happening. It's happening right in the city. I call it the Smith City. Just
and the village, the film village, the venue of the where the housemates will be housed is inside ABS.
Yes.
So you'll be seeing all of us.
Yes. All right. Thank you very much for joining us on this segment. Remember, Rumors segment will come immediately after this. Stay with us.